gentlemen, we're continuing with the action this bout in the flyweight division. Continuamos con la acción, este duelo. En la división peso mosca, los jueces son the judges are Prescott Spassky, Eric Amarro, and Roland Laurenti. The referee in charge, Gregorio Álvarez. Presentando la esquina azul in the blue corner, wearing black, vestido de negro. Su peso oficial, 124.1 libras, official weight, 124.1 pounds. Esta noche entra a la jaula con un récord de 5 victorias y una derrota. With a record of 5 victories and 1 defeat. Fighting out of River Valley Combat Academy, Reginald Jones! Presentando la esquina roja en the red corner, wearing black, vestido de negro, detuvo la báscula con 125 libras y tip the scale at 125 pounds. Esta noche entra a la jaula invicto con 3 victorias tonight. He enters the cage undefeated with 3 victories. Fighting out of Iron Forge MMA, Michael Bannach!
So these guys are ready for our MMA 125-pound title bout. 5 3-minute rounds. Guys, we have an extremely explosive striker against an extremely explosive wrestler. Bannach, a wrestling coach, also an undefeated MMA fighter. You know, Reginald, a power striker. I actually got to call his last big knockout, and he's got power in those hands and knees. Big shots from Reginald already.
Big, strong cross.
Bannach looking for that takedown. Jones doing a great job of sprawling back up. Bannach doing a good job of chaining together to get out of that. Really good offense to get out. Ooh, big shots there from Reginald. Well, Reginald knows the takedown's coming. Great single leg there from Michael.
Reginald doing the best he can, though, shimmying up to the cage there, keeping distance with Bannach's head.
Yeah, you got to work so hard to try to keep the opponent from getting their head kind of right there, glued to your chest or over the top of you, because then you're really pinned on the cage there. So trying to press the head away, create some space and distance as he is right there, trying to get up to that elbow. Right here in front of us, some ground and pound strikes from Bannach. Not big fight finishing strikes yet, but a lot of damage early here. Good ground and pound. With 1 minute left here in our first round.
And it's hard to see from this angle, but Bannach with very interesting, very impressive kind of lower body control with his legs as he was transitioning to Reginald's back. Also impressive for Jones to be able to even create that much space and get back up to that point.
These guys both in fantastic shape, but Jones able to finally get back to his feet here with 30 seconds left. See if he can get back up and into the middle. Great net return there from Bannach. Great job diving that underhook, working to that front headlock cow catch position. He's got that ninja choke in. That guillotine is tight. Reginald Jones is trying to finish that in. He's got that ninja choke, doesn't quite have it locked in. And I do think that Bannach was able to kind of escape, but he's trying to fight those hands right now. Looks like it's tied in there, but end of the round. Frantic escaping done there from Bannach. Reginald Jones surviving the onslaught and putting a little bit of effort in there at the end of the round, but man, Michael doing a great job timing those takedowns and controlling, but end of the round, all Reginald Jones.
Those those transitions there has to make Team Jones feel very good, because there's a lot of good belief that Bannach saved by the bell there. That ninja choke was strange, and then the transitions as he flipped over his own head.
Oh my goodness, that was so
top control
close.
there.
Well, and Michael's showing a really good job as a wrestler to find himself back on top. He kept circling until he got back on top.
As you pointed out, though, both these guys so explosive and and fight at such a frenetic and just impressive pace.
Great jab from Jones. Another one. Jones really finding his distance here on his strikes. Great uppercut. All Jones here in the opening 20 seconds. But another great time takedown from Bannach. He's going to secure that single leg, and Jones finds himself pressed up on the cage. He's got an exit there, though. Yep.
Way to maintain top control. Very impressive by Michael Bannach to stay on top.
Again, that great wrestling pedigree. See if Bannach can turn it into some ground and pound.
Reginald Jones putting Bannach back into guard. Fighting to create space.
Trying to get some pressure, maybe looking to pass. I'd like to see Michael try to pass. It doesn't look like Jones is really trying too hard to keep his guard together.
No, you're right. And it may be just one of those things that comes with the territory of having longer legs. You can be able to keep that open guard and still maintain control. But Michael Bannach really has shown a lot of very, very impressive top control and ground and pound in his previous fights. So let's see what he tries to transition here. Now in half guard.
Yeah, he's going to try to look into that now, if I had to imagine.
Looks like he could pop that leg out. There it is. Ooh. Great escape by Jones.
So strong coming back up on top. Michael trying to hold on to that leg and turn to get himself caught there in kind of a weird backwards crucifix. I'm trying to look at
inverted crucifix.
What's going on here? It doesn't matter. He's going to wrestle out into side control. Yeah, Reginald Jones
pressure.
with 8. Kind of a strange chicken wing there, but jumps over the top for an armbar. Now Jones finds himself on top again. Frenetic exchange here. Lots of scrambling going on. Some big strikes from Jones. Finds himself on top. And they end in a grappling exchange, a little ground and pound from Jones. Some great control from Bannach. Much closer round than the first. Bannach was able to really impose his will that first round. Second round, not so much.
Neither gentleman is breathing heavy at all. After both those rounds, you could tell these are very well-conditioned fighters.
Yeah, a lot of movement, a lot of scrambling, some technical ability there, right there. That was Michael trying to finish up on that single leg, then follows it all the way around. Reginald does a very good job of trying to follow up to the back, but so both guys kind of got an understanding of the game plan of the other guy. Moving to our third round here. Can Jones keep it on the feet and land those strikes he wants to against Bannach? slightly there. Slip from Reginald Jones, but he catches Bannach as he comes in. Bannach looked like he was going to attack a heel hook, but then gets his legs jammed up. Extends it out. He still has that lace. He can attack the leg, but choosing to get on top very wisely. Very smart transition there from Bannach. Found himself in a bad spot there.
Reginald rotating into Bannach, trying to create space with that top leg.
Ooh, some good ground and pound strikes here. Great job, makes him give up that underhook. Hard to grapple when you got to defend strikes, so good job from Bannach. Oh, Kimura attempt here from Reginald Jones on the bottom, just trying to power through it, but unable to do so. Still has that wrist frame. Bannach easily fights that off.
Now with the cross-face control, Bannach has shown really, really devastating top control and ground and pound, but Jones doing an impressive job of defending.
Gotta be careful, doesn't give up his back here though. Rolls through, Bannach very good. Jones very good as well though. Not to give his back up there. .50 left here in our third round before we get to the championship.
Jones tried to sneak out the back.
Oh man, he almost came out the backside there. Bannach did a really good job of driving him back to the cage, used him as a partner. Now doing the same to take his back, grind that corner. And this round has been all Bannach. Top control, ground and pound, pressure. Really make Reginald Jones holding his weight this time.
Just pasted to him the entire time. Very impressive. As you pointed out, that round really all Bannach, but Jones not making it easy on him.
No, I mean, and it's obvious he can't just go for broke because Reginald's going to explode up. He's in great shape. It's obvious. He's listening to his coaches. He's still advancing through his positions intelligently. So, yeah, Bannach's got to be careful, but really starting to separate here in that third round. We'll have to see if Jones decides to come out a little bit heavier. Oh, great uppercut there, though. Again, I feel like when they exchange, Reginald gets the better of those power shots, but Bannach is able to time everything so perfectly. He gets it down to the ground and then spends the vast majority of the round there, and that's definitely going to give him those rounds.
Man, with that pace and the scrambles that we saw, for these fighters to be breathing so slowly,
yeah,
I marvel, not to sound like a broken record, but I marvel at the conditioning of both these gentlemen, because this has been a grueling pace and a lot of very exhausting fighting going on.
Again, here we are in our championship rounds. No pace lost. See, Reginald a little bit lower. Big Superman into the cross. Finds himself on the cage after a retaliatory strike. Shot, excuse me. Bannach deep hands together. Drags Jones away from the cage. Far wrist control. Now he's got that back. Just an exhausting position to just stay up in right now for Jones.
That inside hook, though. That inside hook is interesting. Bannach likes to use when he gets the back control.
Yeah, in the cage just there, Reginald Jones, best friend, does a great job of using it and hooking in, and Bannach kind of got it's kind of like a modified octopus trying to get up there, but gives his back up. Oh, and Jones slides off, losing position. Right back for the shot. And man, the wrestling pedigree just shining through here. Jones just really struggling to find an answer for the pressure that is coming from Bannach. You see right there in his corner, Bannach able to just take his time, get instruction from his coaches.
And any takedown, impressive. But when you can see Bannach with his head and shoulders below his waist and still able to power through and drag Jones down to the mat, it's very, very, very impressive. Oh, look at the transition to the back, both hooks in.
Jones tried to slide in and rotate into the foot and gave his back up there. Bannach doing a great job of transitioning, looking like he's trying to get that body lock in. Oh, got it tight there. Bannach has got that RNC around the chin. His locking arm can't quite get free. He's got the choking arm deep and a triangle set now. Now he's lacing it in. Reverse grip. Trying to go heavy. Jones fighting it off, saying thumbs up to the ref, I'm fine. You can see there, he's trying to lace those wrists together. Jones,
very nice.
He was out there with just 10 seconds left in our fourth round. Bannach really starting to press the attacks now. Super strong round for Bannach. And Reginald Jones just, you can tell frustrated. He's got something on the feet. He knows what he needs to do. Seems like he's got the cardio to try to do it, but the pressure and the skill set of Bannach is just not allowing him to showcase his skills.
It's smothering. And then you got to give it up to Jones again, though. He did the best he could in that final part of the round. Hand fighting very well with Bannach on his back, and then able to elevate that choking arm above his own head.
Yeah, you see here, he reaches back for a second. He tries to do a switch and turn the other way, gets the leg, and then, just misses it. Great transition from Bannach. And then just staying relentless on the attack, not just being content with having backpack, but just relentlessly digging that choke, going for some strikes. I always tell guys, the easiest way, I had 14 total rear naked chokes in my career. And every single one of them came because I was punching the guy in the head, and he went, I'm going to protect my head instead of my neck. It's the easiest way to get it on RNC. Well, here we are, fifth and final round for our 125-pound title bout. Jones and Bannach going at it. Story of this has been the striking for Jones and the ground and pound and control for Bannach.
He just missed with that left hook there.
That's where I like to see Jones lowering into it. Because one thing Bannach hasn't shown a lot of is straight kicks or knees up the middle. Oh, takedown attempt from Bannach, and he might find himself on top. Good job. Way to stay at it. Jones trying to scramble, but find himself back on bottom again. And if you're Jones, you got to go for broke. You got to get up. You got to throw a submission up. You got to go for something. Obviously, easier said than done sitting over here.
Sure. But I think you're right. And look, he's opening up his guard. He's trying something. And you're seeing that body lock again from, and he just
crawls up into that full mount.
Wow.
And that's that pressure. Trying to force him to turn. Smashing in. Yeah, and a lot of people want to see Michael just posture up and go crazy, but he knows better. He knows that if he does that, Reginald is still explosive. Look at that. Still Kipping trying to get out of it. He rolls and just tries to wiggle those knees out. Reginald Jones refuses to give up, but
I agree. So it's very, very impressive.
High level.
You see when he goes to transition, at least in this half guard or side control, elevating those hips, driving down into the mat. "30 seconds left."
And to lace that up. Jones trying to get back to his feet, make something, maybe get a big finish here. Another mat return takedown. Likely sealing the deal here for Bannach. Very last moments, and it is over. Very strong back and forth match between these guys for 125 amateur title. Bannach really, really showing his wrestling and grappling strength. Reginald Jones having some good moments in the fight, never really showing any quit, just really working as hard as he can to escape and get work done up until the end of the fight. But Bannach just really, really strong with his grappling there.
It was relentless, beginning to end. You saw Bannach really trying to impose his will, using that wrestling, and he was able to do it.
Yeah, and it did look like, you know, Jones had some game plan. He knew what was coming. He had an idea of what he was going to need to deal with, and he tried to implement it, but it was just the speed, the power, and the pressure, and really just the timing was just too much. So we have got our judges' decision coming in. We're going to find out who our title winner is right now.
After 5 rounds of action, we go with the judges' scorecard. Después de 5 vueltas de acción, nos vamos con las tarjetas de los jueces. All 3 judges turn in identical scorecards of 49-46. Los 3 jueces entregan tarjetas idénticas de 49 a 46. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Todos a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. Michael!
T-Pain, everybody. T-Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get another round of applause for that entire fight right there. What a fight. What a fight. You have a sponsor?
Yes, sir. Attack Energy. Austin-based sports energy drink. Has electrolytes, vitamin B12, fucking energy, all you got. Austin-based. Get it at the Austin Night. Gas station by Terry Black's. Fuck yeah.
Why do the fighters have more sponsors than I do? What a fight that was. I saw people in my chat and people around saying that felt like they were watching UFC right there. Truly, that was an amazing fight both of you guys just put on.
That's the goal, baby. That's always been the goal since I started. Get to the big show, and this is just another step.
Now your right ear right now is looking like Barney. It looks like you got hit so many times. How are you feeling right now after so many rounds?
I feel amazing. First of all, I want to thank God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Tomorrow I'm getting rebaptized just to confess my love again for Jesus, and He's for everyone, guys. Ever since I've dedicated my life to God, my life has gotten exponentially better in every sort of facet of my life.
That's amazing. Congratulations. And also I want to congratulate you on this belt as well. Can you explain what this belt is?
My brown belt, man, I've been working so hard. Been doing jiu-jitsu for over 4 years now. And this is kind of the goal for this fight. I wanted to get 2 belts, not just 1. And my coach Bantu just gave this to me. He's wearing a special shirt. On his shirt over here, come here. I also wanted to dedicate this fight to the Austin MMA legend, War Stu. He passed not too long ago, and he was a staple in our industry, in our culture. War Stu was a great man, and I just wanted to dedicate this performance to him because we all miss him dearly.
Let's get a big round of applause from him. Congratulations tonight. You did absolutely amazing. What a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head it back to the desk.